Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Our game tonight featuring Las Vegas as they go up against Seattle. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Here's Gray. Young outside. Pass to Wilson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of teamwork.
Here's Plum. Here's Mabry. Now Wilson. Bell with it. Back to Wilson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Killer confidence. Stays true to herself. Wilson is a terrific basketball player.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Mabry sinks the triple.
Taking full advantage of a look from the corners. He was totally ready to knock that one down.
Here's Gray. Seattle grabs the miss. Pass to Mabry. Wilson left side. Shoots from the line. Wilson grabs the board. And here's Las Vegas. Into the lane. No good from Bell. Here's Plum. Wilson against Wilson with the step back. Pass to Plum. 5 to shoot. The shot by Mabry, no good. The 11-footer. Here's Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play opportunity for her.
You gotta love her hustle. Getting the second chance bucket.
And Seattle making a change here. Smith no good on the free throw. Here's Gray. Pass to Fagbenle. Shot's good by Wilson.
And that's incredible concentration right there from her. Taking the hit and finding a way to score through it.
Here's Gray. It's Young on the wing. Here's Fagbenle. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Bell. Here's Wilson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Gray. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
Now, here is Bell. Now Wilson from the arc. Las Vegas again missing. Wilson against Wilson. And here's Martin. Three-pointer. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way. Outside Wilson. Pass to Young. Can they get it? Bangs home the trifecta. That's the product of hard work. Young has turned herself into a knockdown three-point shooter. Impressive.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Las Vegas making a change here. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Fagbenle. For three, Mitchell. A rebound by Young. And here's Las Vegas, trailing by 2. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Smith for 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
.54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Martin. Wilson grabs the board. Young in the corner. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
No problem with that one. She gets to her spot in the corner and knocks it down.
Will it go? And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside.
In the paint, Mitchell's quickness gives her an edge, helping her get around defenders.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Evans outside. Fagbenle with the rebound. Inside. Gray, that's good.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
Right side, Wilson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Las Vegas ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Here's Plum. Count that bucket.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
And here's Evans. From beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's Gray. Over Evans, and it's Seattle with another.
She looks pretty comfortable going to work there in the mid-range. I think she likes that shot.
Evans passes to Lloyd. Here's Stokes. Poked away. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Lloyd. The tray. It's rebounded by Gray. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
To the paint, Gustafson. The 3. Las Vegas again missing. Seattle with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Evans feeling it out a bit. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Here's Bell. Las Vegas again missing. Gray kicks to Mitchell. Takes the three. Gray's shot is off. So it's Las Vegas now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Gray. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Fagbenle. To the left side wing. Pass to Gray. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Gray's got the lead up to 5 now for Seattle.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Smith's shot is good. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mitchell kicks to Wilson. Out left to the wing. Here's Gray. And another three for Seattle.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a three on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 5-point game. Bell passes to Young. Here's Gray. Lets it go with a three. Young's shot is off. Here's Plum. Wilson kicks to Gray. Buries the long-range jumper. And Seattle leads by 8.
She's doing whatever she wants on offense. Whatever the D is trying, it ain't working.
Gray passes to Wilson. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, the ability to stretch out to the mid-range is part of what makes Wilson so tough to defend.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Seattle making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Brown. Here's Gray. Over in the corner, Brown. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Wilson. And fouled on the shot. She'll shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, right there she's telling him, if you want to stop me, you have to foul me.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
1:04 left in the first half of the game. Out to the wing. Pass to Young. Gets an open look and hits.
She's taking that shot all the time unless you contest a little better. She trusts her jump.
Seattle leading by 6. Here's Gray. Hits the three-point bomb. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Kicks it out to Wilson. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Gray passes to Wilson. Lets the three fly. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young for three. No good, shot missing. Smith kicks to Young. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, that was an excellent use of the 15 or so footer. For a point like Young, hitting these opens up the floor.
And the shot goes in. Ray's got the lead up to 12 now for Seattle.
What a night she's been having. It feels like every time she gets a shot off, it's falling in.
It could go. The shot misses. And so it's Seattle, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Seattle leading by 12. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's Las Vegas. And for three, Bell. No good that time. Here's Plum. Outside Wilson. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Seattle leads by 15.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
No good from Bell. And it's Seattle with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. No good on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. That's good from Young.
The first overall pick in the 2019 draft, Jackie Young was a solid player her first couple of seasons, but she's come into her own lately and is blossoming into an elite guard.
Now here is Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Mabry's shot is good. Las Vegas trails by 15. At the elbow, Smith. And there's the drive. Count it, good.
Well, showing us what she can do. Puts the ball on the floor and goes.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to Wilson. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Gray. Here's Gray. No good on the quick three. Seattle leading by 13. Here's Plum. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Young from 17 feet out. And the jumper is good.
Another for Young. Well, she's a tremendous one. And when she starts scoring like this, it adds so much for her team.
Here's Gray. Whistle blows. Basket is good, and she'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Las Vegas trails by 13. Launches a three. Gray's shot is off. To the wing right side. Pass to Wilson from downtown. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Gray. Here's Stokes. Fires the three. Wilson grabs the board. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Martin. Can't get it to fall. And here's Las Vegas, trailing by 13. And here's Young from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
Whoa, how about the hustle on the break? There was no slowing her.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .133 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Samuelson. Three-pointer, Martin. That shot misses. Las Vegas trails by 10. Young passes to Stokes. And 2 free throws coming up. They call the shooting foul.
Gotta commend her fearlessness there. It's what earned her the trip to the line.
No good on the second free throw. Seattle leading by 9. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes in. There's a minute left to play in the third. Young from outside trains the three-pointer.
Shooting while in rhythm. The defense has got to be more mindful of her ability to pull up off the dribble.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wilson. The teardrop falls in. And Seattle leads by 10.
Well, it's a huge advantage to her to have that floater in her toolkit.
So it's Las Vegas now. Now, here is Young.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Young nails them both. Seattle leading by 8. It's Martin on the wing. For the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, she keeps the defense honest there by spacing the floor. Threes are big for this offense.
.30 seconds left in the third. Young outside, pass to Lloyd. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Plum. In the corner, it's Martin. For 3, good on the three-point shot.
She fearlessly sinks the corner 3.
Now Evans. From deep three-point land, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Seattle with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Evans. Pass to Wilson. Here's Stokes. Kicks it out to Wilson. Clock at 2. Can't nail the jumper. Seattle leading by 14. Here's Vandersloot. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Lloyd. Pass to Evans. Wilson inside. Seattle grabs the miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rebounded by Lloyd. Las Vegas trails by 14. And Las Vegas making a change here. Las Vegas calls timeout. Wilson inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Attacking the heart of that defense. She was in point-blank range.
Seattle leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Fagbenle. Sinks that one from the post. So it's Las Vegas now. Evans right side. The shot's good.
She keeps it on a string, eluding the defense.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Gray. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Las Vegas trails by 15. Here's Lloyd. Evans outside. He tries for three. Seattle grabs the miss. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. So it's Las Vegas now. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lloyd. Offensive rebound. Seattle leading by 15. Here's Fagbenle. Wilson kicks to Gray. Now here's Wilson. Basket counts. And Seattle leads by 17.
I think she enjoyed challenging the defense there, showing them she was unstoppable inside.
Las Vegas calls timeout. 1:50 left in the game. Let's now take our opportunity to check out our player of the game. And Las Vegas making a change here. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Seattle leading by 17. Pass to Plum. Here's Mabry. Here's Gray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From the wing. And that one is off. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Shot's good by Wilson.
Got the look they wanted, and she's got to be happy to pay it off.
.111 left to play here in the fourth. Evans feeling it out a bit. Drills it from outside. 102 left in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Evans with it. Pass to Evans. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Substitution for Las Vegas. Number 24, Jules Lloyd.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And here's Evans. From past the arc. Las Vegas again missing. Here's Mabry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Outside Thomas. Pass to Adams. Back to Thomas. There's the three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Outside Davis. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards inside. Covered by Martin. Bucket is good.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Davis with it. Here he goes. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Now, here is Maggette. Back to Thomas. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Here's Martin. Pass to Lucas. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Here's Cassell. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Takes it from 10, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. And it's Seattle with the ball. Butler with the ball, picked up by Davis. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Here's Bell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Siakam left side. Thomas, it's a wide open. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. big-time finish to the quarter.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Seattle ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Aldridge. Over Siakam. Good D by Siakam. Outside Butler. Now, here's Wilson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Cassell kicks to Wilson. Three-pointer, Butler. The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. From the stripe, Siakam pulls it in. Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Wilson. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Thomas against Smart. Seattle missing again.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep. That'll help open up the offense.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 5. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. .116 left in the first half. Here's Lucas. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Harden against Thomas. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Booker. Pass to Martin. Thomas, a screen on Mitchell. Martin against Mitchell. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And you think Booker is all finesse? Think again.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 11 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. Out to Maggette from outside the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. To the hoop, Butler. Siakam misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Booker, no good. Butler passes to Siakam. Here's Mitchell, and the layup is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for Seattle. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Seattle leads by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
Butler goes in.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Butler's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. High post, Davis. Thomas is on him, and the basket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Durant. Still yet to score.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Outside Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Thomas got 7.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's Davis missing. Seattle leading by 11. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
.119 left in the third. Thomas kicks to Davis. Good on the triple. Davis has got 8.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Thomas passes to Noel. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Here's Seattle. Thomas finds Butler. Here's Cassell beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Cassell's got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle.
And she diagnosed that perfectly, finding the open teammate.
And it's Seattle with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And he makes that one.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thomas against Wilson. Here's Noel, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Cassell, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Seattle, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Whose man is Thomas?
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Adams. Goes back up. And that one's good. Durant.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Outside, Martin. Katie against Thomas. A shot missing. Durant with some nice D. Thomas dishes to Butler. For 3, Edwards. Adams. It's good on the putback. And Seattle leads by 21.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Thomas. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
The 3 from Thomas. The shot, no good. Here's Maggette. And it's Durant with the rebound. Seattle leading by 19. Here's Edwards. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Thomas kicks to Martin. Outside Butler with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Martin. The 3. And there's Maggette. That's good on the assist by Thomas.
Great assist there. You could tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to be.
It's Thomas outside. They grab their own miss. Adams. That one good for 2.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Davis down low. Thomas is on him, and Davis can't get it to go. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's KD, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. Here's Maggette. Offline with his 3. Maggette against Butler. Edwards kicks to Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Steven Adams.